Thanks for joining us on WDSU.com. I'm Travers Mackel. We continue our Commitment 2021 Q&A with the candidates running for mayor in New Orleans. We have independent Leilani Hino joining us right now. First up, Ms. Hino, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everybody's getting the same question. Here's a big one. If elected, what would you do to improve critical infrastructure needs? We're talking not just trash pickup, but pumps for the sewage and water board when it rains, and power when storms hit, like Entergy. In 60 seconds, what is your plan for critical infrastructure if elected?
Okay. First of all, I would schedule accountability measures across the board in all of our processes with our contractors and our jobs that we have going on in the city as it relates to the streets, as it relates to drain cleanup, as it relates to anything across the board that deals with any type of work in the city. I currently believe that everything is mismanaged, and I think that's a major undercurrent problem in the city to go ahead and fix. So that would be my first major cleanup as far as infrastructure is concerned. As far as Entergy is concerned, if we're doing entire infrastructure, I would work with City Council and energy consultants. I would work with amending the solar power policy to allow residents to take their solar power and give them the ability to use that power and sell it back. And what that'll do is it'll provide a revenue stream for residents, and it'll enable them to increase their personal income. It'll also decrease the greenhouse effect. So a lot of these infrastructure issues are so connected. We have so many problems going on all at one time. That's why I think it's good to take a holistic approach to these issues.
All right, next question. Crime is spiking all over the country, including here in the city of New Orleans. Again, in 60 seconds, if you're elected, what is your plan to reduce crime and get more cops on the street?
First thing I'll do is I'll work with all levels of law enforcement to share resources and manpower while we work on increasing the force. I would combine two districts that have lower crime and take the manpower from those and put those in areas where we have higher crime areas. I'd add a trained mental health rider with each police officer so that when they get to the scene, if there's an issue that involves someone that really just needs mental health, that person won't end up with a police record. That's important to me. And I would model the successes of the juvenile crime system of Jefferson Parish for our young offenders, and that involves accountability, and that involves matching them with a social worker, and so that we don't have that revolving door issue happening. Because what happens with that is the police officers are basically doing the same job over and over. Every time they arrest a young person, they're arresting the same, or they're seeing the same person every single week, and they tell me this personally. So what I do is I take them from having to do the same job over and over so that we can use them on actual real violent crime where we need them.
All right. Thank you. You were almost right on time with both answers.
No way.
Leilani Hino, independent, running for mayor. We appreciate your time. Good luck. Election day is November 13th. Please go vote. Once again, I'm Travers Mackel. You can watch Ms. Hino and all the candidates running for mayor answering these questions right here on WDSU.com and on all of our social media platforms.
Thank you.